Hi friends, Naji here. Welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, we will be discussing on ADK, Agent Development Kit, which is developed by Google. It's an open source framework for agentic application development. So while developing this framework, the core principle they have kept in mind is that any non-AI developers, okay, the developers who does not know anything about AI should able to create agentic applications. So they made it very simple in such a way that any developers will able to build an agentic application. So if you look on this structure, we can see that they are currently supporting Python, TypeScript, Go and Java. And in the right side, we can see that it's a model agnostic. They are supporting the Google Gemini for sure, and Vertex AI also they are supporting. Then they are supporting the Anthropic, and they will be supporting the local or the open source LLMs. So Olama VLLM, Light LLM also they are supporting. So that is the high level architecture, and it's actually providing a end-to-end solutions. Not only development, it provide the deployment, evaluation, and it's also providing the safety material also. So let's see how can we create our first program in ADK. Okay. So if you come to the Visual Studio Code, we have I have created a environment, and this is the requirement text file. So what we need to install Google ADK. Currently I am using the 1.2 1.23.0. so this is the current latest version. Maybe at the time of watching this it may change. Okay, so my installation is done. So if you come to my requirement, I can just type ADK, sorry, not ask, it's ADK. So just click on ADK. So here we can see few command options you could able to see, right? We can see create, deploy, eval. So what we need is the create for the first time. So let me create, I can first let me create a folder, maybe 00 underscore hello. So what I am going to do, I am going to create ADK. I can type create. Let's see what will happen. Okay, I can provide name. Okay, I can say that hello world. Okay, so here they are asking about I can select a model, I can select a Gemini, or I can select other model. Okay, so for the time being, let me select Gemini. Okay, and I can select Gemini model from Google AI or Vertex AI. So let me select the Google AI. Okay, and if you want to get the key, just go to this particular location. So let me copy this, and I can go back and paste it here. Okay, so if you come to this URL, you will be able to create the what we call, you will be able to create a API key. So currently I already have the API key, so I'm not going to create a new one here. Okay, so I can go back, and I just keeping it empty. Okay, maybe I need to give that API. So for the time being, I have one in my test project. So let me copy and paste it. I can come here, I can paste my key here. Okay. Okay, so currently it says that agent is created. We can see that hello world agent is created. So let me go back to my 00 hello. Here you guys can see a hello world folder is there, and here we can see agent.py, and the init is there, then .env is there. So here what it means is that Google Gemini use Vertex AI is 0 because we are not using the Vertex AI, and this is my API key. Okay, so ensure that you are using your own API key. I will be removing this key after this video. Okay, so we have our basic framework is ready. So if you look on this, we are importing the agent, and we are passing the model and model name, and we are passing a description, and we are passing an instruction. Okay, so now let's see how can we run this. For that I can use ADK run. Okay, so let's do this. Here I am getting an error, so let me check this. You are missing the argument, right? ADK run. So let me give the agent also, ADK run hello world. So let me run this. Okay, now in the console I'm getting a conversation window. Okay, so here you can see the user. So let me type hi. So I'm getting an answer, hello, how can you help you today? Okay, so it's very easy to chat with the console. Then another thing that I want to show, like they are also providing a beautiful way to discuss with. Let me do a exit. By default, ADK is providing a web interface to communicate. So for example, what I can do, instead of ADK run, I can put ADK web. Okay, so this will create a web page, or this will open a web page for us. Okay, so let me copy this. I can go back to my browser and let me paste it here. Okay, it's not working. Let me, why it's not working? Let me try it again. Copy this, paste it here. Okay, now we are getting a beautiful window, a chat window. So here we will able to select the different agents. Currently I have only one, so that's why it's calling the hello world. Okay, so here we can see a window. Here I can type hi. Let's see. Okay, so we are getting hi, how can I help you today? Okay, so in this way we can easily able to create the models and will able to do some kind of a chat with the model. So one thing I'm going to do, so instead of the default prompt, I'm going to create a new prompt. Okay, so let me create a new prompt. Here I have a prompt is ready. So let me copy this prompt. And I can paste it here. Okay. Okay, we are good. So we can see that the role is you are a medical assessment training assistant. Your goal is to help users to identify potential health issues through structured interview. So here I have given the some rules. Ask exactly one question at a time. Ask maximum 4 to 5 questions. Questions must be focused on symptoms, duration and severity. After the 5th question or sooner, provide a preliminary assessment. And there are some constraints I have given. Do not offer any definitive diagnosis. Use the professional and empathic tone. Always include a disclaimer. This is a training. Simulations. Consult a real doctor for medical advice. Then I have given the process also. So I just created a new prompt, and instead of this instruction, I can pass this prompt. Okay, I can say you are a medical assessment. So that is the description. So let me give here. Okay, so it's kind of a medical training assistant. We will able to chat with our models and will able to find out the disease, or based on the symptoms it will say that okay, what we need to do. Okay, so we can see how this works. So let me stop this, start it again. Okay, we are good. So let me refresh this. Maybe I need to create a new session. I don't want this session. So let me all this. Let me start it again. Okay, now I am getting a new session. Now I can keep hi. Okay, so it says I am your health assessment board. What is the primary symptoms you are experiencing? I can say that I am down with fever. I'm sorry to hear you are feeling unwell. Could you please tell me how high your fever is and how long you had it? Okay, I don't know how high it's too bad, and last 2 days I am suffering from it. Also I have headache. Okay, so it's in progress. Thank you for providing the information on a scale of 1 to 10, being the worst. How severe is your, 10, yes, sore throat. I'm just giving some information back to the chatbot. I understand a severe headache and sore throat can be uncomfortable. Could you describe your sore throat? Is mild, is severe? Okay, severe. Let's be there. Confirm, just to clarify, you didn't mention it in your previous response, but you are currently experiencing difficulty breathing or shortness of breath. Yes, I can say shortness of breath. Okay, let's see what it will say. Okay, so it says, I understand your shortness of breath, especially when compared with a severe headache and severe throat and high fever for 2 days and concerning symptoms. Preliminary assessment based on the symptoms that I have provided, last 2 days history of the 2 fever, and it is crucial that you seek immediate medical attention, and these symptoms particularly the shortness of breath could include serious underlying conditions that require the prompt professional evaluation diagnosis. So it's just giving me some guidance what to do. Okay, so the entire goal is how easily we can create a chatbot. So here currently we didn't give like any external document, just giving like based on its own knowledge, it is giving us the feedback. Okay, so that is all about in this video. In coming videos we can discuss more about this ADK framework. So that's it. Please do like and subscribe. Have a nice day. Bye bye.